Hello, today I will talk about colors. The perception of color and the response to its vibrations vary a lot from one person to another. It is not just aesthetic experience, this perception almost shapes how individuals interact with the world around them. Many studies show that colors can and do influence moods, perception, sometimes even decision-making process. But people may go almost entirely through their lives with a reduced sense of color spectrum and can be unaware of their color deficiencies. In this age and time especially, this lack of appreciation for nature's shades and colors may lead to disconnection from the beauty that surrounds us, in this way concealing emotional and psychological experiences that colors can evoke. It is known that people with heightened sensitivity to color experience more joy and creativity. So when we encounter a beautiful sunset or a blossoming garden, this may awake dormant perceptions, serving as a reminder that vibrant reality does exist, and it is magnificent. There are 7 colors in the solar spectrum: violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. But of course we perceive a wide range of colors, not just these 7. And this is taken from Isaac Newton's studies, and it is said that he actually only observed 5 colors, but added orange and indigo to align the number of colors with the number of notes in the musical scale. He felt that since sound and light are both natural phenomena, they should have similar relationships, though today it is known this is not the case. But colors do depend on vibration. The difference between light of different colors is in the wavelength, the rate at which it vibrates. So violet vibrations are the fastest and red the slowest. There are other rays like ultraviolet and infrared which accompany light rays but are themselves invisible. Indigo color is considered to be dark blue. It falls somewhere between blue, purple, and black. And in the spectrum, it is seen by people who have acute color perception. Most of us have hexachromic or 6-color vision. And just to add here, for example, the reason why the yellow flower looks yellow to us is because it absorbs light of all vibrations except the yellow. There was always the idea, a thought, that influence of the planets on us can be gained from consideration that these heavenly bodies give out light of a characteristic vibration. So if we wear appropriate colors or decorate our surroundings with them, we can receive guidance or help from the rays proceeding from our birth planet. And some might not agree, but here are the corresponding colors for each zodiac sign. For Aries, these would be white and red. For Taurus, yellow and orange, and sometimes red. Gemini, also red and orange. Cancer, emerald green and amber. Leo, golden yellow. Virgo, pale blue and yellow green. Libra, violet and green. Scorpio, turquoise and russet brown, and this is a dark brown with a reddish orange tinge. Sagittarius, orange and blue. Capricorn, brown and indigo. Aquarius, dark blue and violet, and Pisces, again white, but also red and violet. So in this way, an individual born under a Taurus sign would have yellow as a lucky color, but on the color spectrum, Taurus colors would be red and orange. And one whose birthday comes under Sagittarius sign would have orange as their lucky color, or as said on the color spectrum, blue. Colors for those born under different planets are for Sun, orange and yellow, Moon is white, Mercury light green, Mars bright red, Venus is blue, Jupiter purple, and Saturn black and dark blue. I'm not mentioning outer planets as I often do not use them. As for the weekdays, they do correspond to the planets to an extent. So Monday is white, Tuesday is red, Wednesday is green, Thursday is purple, Friday is blue, Saturday is dark blue, and Sunday is considered to be associated with the color orange, as the old text suggests. It is considered to be unlucky for a romantic couple to enter into a long-term relationship if their color reactions are very different. And this does not refer only to the question of taste, actually it takes a fundamental variance of temperament. It was said that, for example, white should not be with purple, yellow should not be with russet brown, red with orange, emerald green with brown, golden yellow with dark blue, or pale blue with white. And some of the compatible colors for partners of any sort, romantic or business, go something like this. Violet is good with red, dark blue with orange, bright blue with dark green, black with yellow, purple with sea green, and pink with lilac. We choose our colors maybe due to our astrological combinations or to our connection with a degree of color perception. The qualities we attribute to colors can be associated to religious, traditional, or superstitious nature. In this way, again, for example, black is usually associated with mourning and white with joy. And also, black is considered to be right only when worn by those under the strong influence of the planet Saturn. Now, white, which is the negation of color, and black are not really considered to be colors. They are the polar opposites of light and dark, from which color is produced. Here are a few of the qualities or attributes that can be associated with some of the colors. Black indicates dignity and solemnity. It promotes resistance. Different shades of blue show different characteristics. So bright blue indicates friendship and frankness. Dark blue, truth, sincerity, and devotion. Dark blue is also suitable for healing inflammation. Light blue shows innocence, virtue, and dedication. And steel blue, endeavor, ambition, and straightforwardness. Dark green color indicates potency, courage, honesty, and light green, candor, brilliance, and ardor. Gray indicates modesty, constancy, gives objectivity, it reduces emotion and sensation. Mauve indicates intuition, faith, and aspiration. Orange, health, vigor, and intelligence. Pink, fervor, modesty, and devotion. Purple, power, majesty, wisdom, fortitude, distance, and prestige. Red shows animation, life, success, and love. It is also considered to be the strongest of all colors. Violet indicates passion, also love, and intellectuality, and it may suppress emotions like anger. White is associated with innocence, virtue, and modesty. Golden yellow with morbidity, distrust, communication, and pale yellow with high spirits, clarity, and intelligence. Red is always a stimulant. Light emitted through red gloss or red furniture, clothing, flowers, or wallpaper is recommended for those individuals whose tendencies are inactive, stagnant, low-spirited, or disappointed. Red in all its hues, ranging from even pale pink to scarlet, can be used with advantage as a stimulant. Pink is very beneficial for awakening hope and is consequently effective against melancholy, while all pronounced shades of red have more powerful etheric vibrations, so they stimulate body and mind with higher activity. So, individual whose color is, for example, red should not surround oneself or wear orange, though in small quantity it will do no harm. If for some reason the main color, no matter which one, cannot be worn outside like the outer garment, it can always be used or worn underneath and the same benefit will be obtained. Blue is beneficial in all situations where excitement is too intense. Bluish-gray indicates fear and timid nature. Light blue is extremely restful, while intense blue eases the hard work, as any difficult work has no place in the blue region, but it is also the color where most work is done. In ancient times, blue was also associated with intellect. Now, red and blue are the colors that seem to be most often required, as they are perfect opposites, red being the universal stimulant and blue universal sedative. Yellow, from palest to brightest, has a large field in which it works, especially as an aid to intellectual development. The brightest and clearest yellow indicates the highest and brightest type of intellect. A pale yellow shows a soft intellectual disposition, pure and not very vigorous. The lighter shades of yellow have a quiet, regulating presence. Green stands in the middle of everything and is the color which is between outer and the inner, higher and the lower. And by some occultists, it is placed among the primaries. And by the way, primaries are red, blue, and yellow. Bright emerald green gives a sense of home. Homesickness is banished by green, and tired eyes are rested when looking at it. It acts as a cure for insomnia. Lighter shades of green indicate sympathy. These colors are encouraging to sensitive people who are easily discouraged. Darker green does not show jealousy, deceit, or treachery, as some may think, but rather it indicates old souls, elegance, drive, need for change and transformation, also research and unusual surroundings. Indigo is thought to be a form of the primal darkness, but not black, and is combined with the blue. This color is very electrical and occult. Indigo color has a dreamy and philosophical nature. It is the color of intuition and perception. Long time ago, it was considered to be imperfect. Violet, which is the most spiritual of the 7 colors, acts as a remedy or a neutralizer, because its tendency is to lead thoughts away from trivial cares and unimportant anxieties of the external world and directs attention toward the eternal realities of the celestial realm. Now, violet light is very intense, but it is found to be very well suited to psychic stimulation, like telepathy and all kinds of spiritual communication. Orange indicates pride and ambition, and one shade of orange, amber, has always been associated with strength. And for example, necklaces with beads of amber were worn to stimulate vocal system and as an antidote for pulmonary weakness. Now, practice of this is very old and comes from an ancient knowledge regarding the formation of amber. A right choice in the choice of color of decoration and furnishing the living space may add much to the comfort and well-being to those who use it. Especially for bedrooms, the colors should be carefully selected. The individual should use a light shade of his or her lucky color for the predominating shade, but if this is a cold color like gray, blue, or sea green, a touch of warmer shade should be introduced into the decoration. If the person's lucky color is black, its shade should be used sparingly. And if red or orange is the chosen color, these should be used only for decorations, while the background should be in light yellow or pink hues. The use of colors in daily life adds to peace of mind and psychological harmony. There can be no bad colors, but there can be discordant combinations. A couple of years ago, I've had a picture of my aura taken, and they asked me before they took a photo, do I know which color I will be? I guessed, and I was right. So there is something in that. One's choice of colors can provide creativity and emotional strength, and if misused, colors can cause disturbance and reduce energy as well as cause depression. Physically, colors stimulate digestion, vitality, circulation. They improve overall physical activity. Colors strengthen astral body and aura, and color therapy is suitable for spiritual or subtle healing. Colors we see in nature every day are the most nourishing and beneficial, and they really are the smiles of nature. Let's finish today's video with a quote by Marcus Aurelius, who was a Roman emperor but is probably best known for being a Stoic philosopher. In a way, he became famous for the Meditations, a book or actually a collection of Stoic beliefs, thoughts, and notes on his life. And one of these notes was that soul becomes dyed with the color of its thought. Very true, isn't it? There is a lot more that can be said about colors, but I want to keep these videos light as it is very easy to go overboard with information. So thank you for being here today. Please subscribe, press a like button, and let me know how do you feel about colors. Which one resonates the most with you? See you next week. Bye.